Hi and welcome back to Findersbeepers History Seekers. This week you find us in the bounciest, bobbliest car on the worst road in the world. It's horrendous, but we are we're searching for a lost village, and I will show you in a minute. I've got Andy driving. I've not been very well today. I've slept the majority of the journey.
Yeah, it's a good time to be not very well with these roads.
I know.
Jeez, like that first gear, yeah?
It's ridiculous. Look at the state of them. They don't look that bad on camera, but it's so bumpy, so uneven, and tiny as well. Jesus.
I'm going to end up with putting a claim in for vibration white finger.
So we're up in the hills in the Carpathian Mountains. I keep seeing dogs. I haven't seen much wildlife, and I really want to see some good wildlife like bears and lynx and one thing and another. And this is the place that I feel like we should do that. But anyway, let's crack on and find the location. Look at that car. Right, so we've just stopped to the side of the road just because we couldn't believe what was pumping out down into the valley, down to where we're about to go to. Can you believe what this looks like down here?
Sludge.
It's awful. So it's really hard to show you because it's right down there, but if you look, the colour of everything down there is a really odd grey colour, and it's chemicals and pollution and everything all just being pumped out. And as far as I'm aware, is it Ceausescu that decided, let's chuck all the shite into this valley and just pollute everything, and it's horrendous. But we're going to go down to the lake anyway, where there's a village that's been flooded and it's under the water, and you can still see parts of it sticking out from above. So, but yeah, you can see all where we've parked the car, our horrendous car. There's all the pipes that will come from nearby factories and mines and all sorts.
Shocking, isn't it?
You shouldn't be able to do that. It shouldn't be allowed.
Look, at this day and age, you shouldn't be allowed to do that.
No, not at all. It should. The thing is, I'm surprised they're allowed to with them now being in the EU.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Right, we're leaving the car here because we don't trust this rickety mess down this hill. How bad has this car been so far that we've got?
Oh, it's falling to bits.
It's terrible.
Nothing works.
No.
Does it?
No, you can't even change the mirrors on it or anything. It's just
so bad.
Really is.
I'm taking it back in the right state, mate.
It's going to be filthy. Yeah, but I don't want to get a cleaning fee, do I? You can pay it. Anyway, we're heading off down here. I want to know who's going to be the first one to fall down here, because I think it's going to be me. It's so slippy.
Saying that, I always say, you've got Nike Air Max on.
Yeah.
And I've got decent shoes on. What happened in that building that we went to? We went over first.
Which one?
When I stood on that door.
What are you on about?
I stood on the door and I said, oh, be careful, you'll slip. And you didn't slip. And I've got, oh, it's all right for me. I've got them walking. And I went on my arse.
Oh, yeah, ages ago. I know what you mean, yeah.
You know what I mean now?
Yeah, I do. But yeah, to be fair, these are Adidas, these ones. Not Nike, but my Nike ones do me well. I don't have many problems. People...
Famous last words.
Oh, no. Oh, like I said, I need me Nike with me, not me Adidas. But yeah, people tell me off for not having boots and not having trousers. And fucking hell. But look at the colour of the trees. Oh, my God. So this is the lake where the village is buried. But it's just a big... It's not even a lake, is it, anymore? Oh, I can see it over there, look.
That's church.
Yeah,
Church.
it is. Right, keep going. Right, so this is the culprit, look. This is where they pump in all the stuff into this lake. And off in the distance, you can just about see it there, is the top of the church spire. The village of these people. Now, they didn't want to leave, most of them. They wanted to continue to live here, but the government offered them like a dream, really.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, we'll relocate you all together, and we'll put you in amazing new houses and everything like that.
And we'll keep you fairly local."
Yeah, and actually, they stuck them all over the country in different places, not with the friends, not with the family, and just shoved them anywhere, which is horrendous. It shouldn't be allowed, should it?
No.
People shouldn't be treated like that, and wildlife and nature shouldn't be treated like this. We've chosen a good day to do this, haven't we?
Best day ever, isn't it? Must have had some right traction, big tractor down here. Look at grooves down.
I know. I can see caterpillar track marks, can't you?
And the ground in it here, look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what we would have done. We wouldn't have got our car back up, would we? Definitely not.
We've been leaving it.
Thing is, the last few days, I've been really poorly. Andy's poorly as well. But I think yours has sort of cleared up a bit now, hasn't it?
Yesterday was terrible.
Yeah, yesterday I've not seen you that bad before.
So lethargic and no energy at all yesterday.
I think you can just tell looking at me, I'm just a mess. But this is the worst thing we could possibly be doing when I feel like this.
I'm about 70% right.
I'm about 17. Yeah, terrible. And no doubt, the thing is when I'm not very well, I sort of shut down a little bit. I'll end up like just not being able to function like I can't now. I can't even speak. Jesus, this is mad. Oh, ow! The thing is, right, I'm sure there's an easier way than this as well. Right, so we're just trying to work out how to actually get down and be able to see the church. I've just noticed this. Now, don't get me wrong, it's probably just a dog, but that's quite big. It's a big paw.
There's big claws.
With big claws, yeah. So I don't want a repeat of what happened the other day, because it's going to start getting darker soon as well, isn't it?
Yeah, don't know lynx come walking out in front of them. Got nasty things, aren't they?
I like lynx.
I don't think it smells of it.
Oh, idiot. I don't think that they'd attack us, a lynx.
Don't you think?
No. They're only small, they're not very big.
Think I'd be able to boot it?
Right, you're not booting a lynx.
Listen, if it comes near me, it's getting booted.
No.
I don't care what anybody says.
Stroke it.
As if it's going to come up and go
It
near your
might
leg.
do, it might need a love.
Yeah, and then it'll turn around and rip your throat out.
Right, it's a little lynx. They're cute with the little tufty ears.
Yeah, but they're wild.
Yeah, I know
It's
they're
like having
wild.
that trying to go near a feral cat.
Yeah, I'd do that as well.
That'll just rip your throat out.
I saved some feral kittens once, and they were beautiful.
You
But
still scratch your eyes out.
true. Right, let's try and work it out. It's just there, and you can't see it because of the trees, and we can't get down to the edge. So we might have to go back round the other way and try and find a different way to it.
Yeah. Because you can't really see it because the spire's grey and the water around it's grey.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's camouflaged, isn't it?
Right, let's head back that way then.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just been saying to Andy, if we see any trees with scratch marks on them, it's usually to do with a bear. And that's definitely got
Scratch marks.
scratch marks.
You're trying to get some out there, aren't it?
Well, no, they sharpen the claws
Oh,
on the
that's even
trees.
worse.
So yeah, I reckon there's all sorts around here. I'd love to come face to face with a bear. Obviously, I don't want to die, but I'd love to see one out in the wild like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Just wander across with its little cubs and we just stand.
oh God, you don't want it to have its cubs with it. That's what you do, get your face ripped off.
Oh, on its own then.
But yeah, I'd like it to try and attack us, but not get us. Like, not hurt us, but just try. That'd be brilliant.
It's not an old security bloke, you know, that can't run.
I know, and it's not like we can climb trees either, because they're even better at
It's better
that.
climbing than us.
You'd
You've got no hope. It's going to get you first.
You can't even go in water, can you? Because Well, for a start, it's not even normal water. It's just like dirt. But also, in addition to that, they're really good at swimming.
Are they?
Well, how do you think they get in and get salmon and things like that?
They don't normally swim though, they just
Of
know
course
to
they do.
stand in it.
They do swim. Do you know nothing?
I'm gonna have to buy one.
Buy a bear?
Yeah, and like catch some salmon for us for tea.
I could just go in my river and get some there.
It's a long drive.
Well, it is true. But
But
also...
you won't let me go up, so that's pointless.
Well,
Well,
it's not that I won't let you. It's just not possible. So...
I've even offered to come up and pitch my tent in your land, and you said no.
No, of course you're not. Why would I let you do that?
Because, why not?
It's my personal private space.
But you've got loads of land. I could go up and just pitch it. No, I can't. Because I need an electric hookup.
Oh yeah, you couldn't deal without all the... You have pillars when you go camping.
I have pillars.
You have like inflatable...
I have a double height inflatable mattress.
Ridiculous. That's not camping. Camping is a tent, possibly a sleeping bag, and that is it.
I've got a double sleeping bag which put pillars inside as well.
That's just
With
so...
all little pillowcases.
That's not camping. It's never been camping. Right, so we found the right place at last. We literally... Right, the woods over there, that's where we were wandering round for like a good half an hour. Slipping and sliding all over everything. And we could have just come down this track, which is opposite. But it's so weird. It's such a weird thing that there's a village underneath here. Don't you think?
Yeah. So eerie.
Yeah, because a lot of them weren't allowed to take the possessions either. So everything's still there. So we could go and explore and everything left behind and all that.
Yeah, I don't think we get very far.
I don't think we would either.
Mudlarking.
Yeah, there you go, look. You can see the church spire. We've managed to get right down to it. Now, not only, like we said, is it really muddy and it would be impossible to cross, it's just toxic. Apparently, I was looking at something and someone said that the bit further down, because this is like grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the water further down is like blue. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a different sort of chemical.
I think we saw it not walking and driving in.
Yeah, and that stuff is that highly toxic, and if you were to breathe it in, if you're going on a boat or whatever, you would last a couple of minutes and you'd be gone, yeah, be dead. So
Craziness, isn't it?
because I were always like, oh yeah, let's get a boat, let's get out to it. There's absolutely no way. Now there is animals all around it, like birds and stuff like that, but if you look around this water, there's nothing. Is there?
No ducks.
No.
Like there normally is.
So it's devoid of life anymore. But I just think it's really strange, like I said, that underneath there, there's people's lives, really, isn't there?
Yeah.
People will have...
And how deep must this be?
Well, yeah, that's the spire.
That's the top of the church.
Don't get me wrong, though. In, like, near us in Derbyshire, there's a village under... Is it Derwent Dam?
Something like that,
Yeah. But they did that, and they did compensate everybody that lived there, but they blew most of it up. With this, it's literally, get out, you've gone, and that's it. Cover it up. Right, we're heading back out of here now. Andy's taking some photos, but we're heading back off towards where there's supposed to be the graveyard for the people that lived here. Now, one thing I've noticed, I've seen Dan from Fighters who came here, his video, and when he came, the church spire had windows at the bottom. So that's sunk even further, or the sludge has risen due to the amount they've been pumping in here. So how long is it going to be before that's eaten away altogether and you're not going to see it anymore? Right, so we've just driven round trying to find the graves, because we know there's some graves. First of all, look at that. How amazing does that look? With the hay bales, the sky and the water. But the water's such an odd colour. But then I've just noticed, down here, there's houses under the water there as well. So it's another part of the village, the sunken village. Now, in the distance up there, just round that corner, is where the spire was. So it must have been a massive village. And it's only the ones higher up the hill, like these two here, that have got away with it. But if it's rising like it has done previously, these two are going to get caught up in it at some point as well. It's crazy. But just look at that. That's beautiful. So you can just about see in the distance the tower, so you can see how far we've come up. But look at this river. It's not even a river, it's just dirt. It's disgusting. There's a dog somewhere, I've just seen it, a big hairy mutt following us about, but it's just vile. It's just pumping constantly, in it,
non-stop in it, from all angles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got the red shit from here.
Yeah, because if you look at the actual lake, it changes colour all the way through. It's like yellows, oranges, reds, greens. It's weird. Anyway,
It's so bad.
it really is.
It makes me so sad.
It does, because it's beautiful nature, isn't it? Like, it's the scenery and everything. It's fantastic, and the animals that must live here. But it's just ruined it. It really has, just through people's greed, because they can't be bothered to move things like the proper way and one thing and another. So anyway, let's keep going, because we're going to lose light soon. Alright, I was about to say about how lucky we are to have everything we have, but then I was thinking, these people are probably really happy as well. I've just been looking at these houses. There's a little tiny house there, another one there, and then this one right next to us. And I'm just looking at all the stuff that they're growing. They've got green beans in there. They've got all sorts of stuff, different vegetables.
Self-sufficient, aren't they?
Yeah, they've probably got no cares in the world apart from bear attacks. Do you know what I mean? But other than
go out to lab at night.
yeah, but other than that, I bet actually they have a good life. I bet it's hard in winter up here.
Tough.
I bet it is. But yeah, and is that asbestos, that roof, as well?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Anyway, let's carry on. These roads are getting worse and worse. They've been, oh God, they've been cutting down trees by the looks of things. I like to clear the road, but instead of cutting down the trees and then moving them, they've just left them in the middle of the road. We're going to end up losing a pipe from underneath a car or something at this rate. Look at it. Look at the state. Oh God, it's a massive branch. We're going to get stuck. Oh, Andy. Oh my Lord. This car is not going back in one piece, is it?
It's a top gear special, this, isn't
It
it?
really is. Oh God.
How much ammo can you give a C4?
Right, so we've just been walking around the edge of this lake for about 2 hours. What do you say?
Something like that.
Hour and a half, between hour and a half and 2 hours. And as you can see now, it's absolutely pitch black. Now, the reason we were doing that is we've been looking for the graveyard. There's a graveyard that's sunken under the water, and there's hundreds and hundreds of bodies that have been lost. But we expected to at least find some graves, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we've just got down here, and there's a family, small family living in a house, and there's only the young boy that understood English. None of the others did. And they've told us they've actually gone. They're under the water all together now.
Lost forever.
So people's relatives are just never going to be seen. Well, they're not going to be seen anyway because they're dead.
They're dead.
But you know what I mean?
No graves to go and visit and mourn.
That's it. So even graves from like the 1980s have gone altogether because they're constantly pumping stuff in here. So it's a shame. I would have liked to have seen it. I think it would have made a great like bit of video, but at the end of the day, it's gone, and I'm not going wading around trying to find them.
Not in this darkness.
This is. Look at this. Look at this. So without the light, you can see it's absolutely pitch black, and even with the light, it only lights us up for like 50
feet.
Yeah, not very much. So it's a bit freaky, especially because we already have had experience with large animals on this trip. So
Don't want any more around here.
no.
Now that you mentioned that,
Put you on edge.
a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle, woods all over.
Exactly. Well, it's about, I'd say, a 45 minute walk back to the car, which is going to be interesting. So we need to crack on. You getting cold now?
It's getting cold now. Temperature's dropped a bit, hasn't it?
It has gone down a lot, to be fair. So we'll crack on and go and try and find the car in this direction. But the thing is, did you hear those dogs as well? There's dogs going crazy down here. So anyway, we'll see you back at the car. At last, we've got to the car. It's been absolutely ages. I just need to get in now. I need to go and get in a nice warm bed and get some food.
Oh yeah,
So,
proper food tonight.
I doubt it though, because we've got about a 3 hour drive.
Have we?
Yeah, and
bollocks.
it's about 8 o'clock. So
Another late one again.
Once again, what have we eaten today? You've had a Snickers.
I've had a Snickers, that's it, all day.
And I've had a bite or two of this
That
strange
cheesy
donut
donut
thing. A donut with cheese on and ham, which was a bit odd. But anyway, let's get back in the shipmobile and get out of here. Be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon for all the latest updates.